Good morning. Today we are going to learn test of similarity of two triangles. First we will revise definition of similar triangles. Look at this definition. Similar triangles. Two triangles are said to be similar if their corresponding angles are congruent and corresponding sides are in proportion. Listen again, two triangles are said to be similar if their corresponding angles are congruent and corresponding sides are in proportion. Now this word corresponding is very important. I'll just revise this meaning of this correspondence between vertices. Now for these two triangles, that is triangle ABC and triangle PQR, there are three vertices of triangle ABC, that is point A, point B and point C. Again, there are three vertices of triangle PQR, that is triangle point P, point Q and point R. These are the three vertices of triangle PQR. I am going to write these three vertices like this, that is ABC for triangle ABC and PQR for triangle PQR. Now this is one of the type of correspondence, that is ABC corresponds to PQR. Then I can write this correspondence in different way or in 6 different ways. I am taking ABC on this side same. I'll just change PQR or vertices PQR, keeping ABC same on this side. Now first correspondence is ABC corresponds to PQR, then keeping P as it is will get PRQ. These two correspondences are different. Now third one is ABC same again. Changing this first letter will I'll change it as Q, P, R. Again Q same, Q first letter same. P in place of PR will I'm going to write RP, replacing PR by RP. Now first letter is R, P, Q and R, Q, P. These are the 6 different ways to write correspondence between vertices, that is ABC corresponds to PQR, ABC corresponds to PRQ, ABC corresponds to QPR or ABC corresponds to QRP, ABC corresponds to RPQ and ABC corresponds to RQP. In 6 different ways we can write correspondence. But for these two triangles, out of these 6 correspondences, there is only one correspondence from which these two triangles are similar, and that is nothing but ABC corresponds to PQR, that is this one. Means ABC corresponds to PQR. This is called or this is the meaning of correspondence between vertices. Means suppose for these two triangles are similar, and suppose this point is A, B and C, and this one is P, Q, R, and for correspondence between vertices, that is A, B, C corresponds to P, Q, R, these two triangles are similar. But if I change this triangle like this, then correspondence will change, that is ABC corresponds to this one was QRP, but that is wrong. Means for this correspondence these two triangles are not similar, but for this correspondence these two triangles are similar. This is correspondence between vertices, means A corresponds to P, B corresponds to Q and C corresponds to R. This is correspondence between vertices. Is for similarity, this correspondence is very important. Now move towards definition again. If you want this correspondence, then take screenshot, then we will move towards next part. Now two triangles are said to be similar if their corresponding angles are congruent. Now look at the pairs of angles. Now for out of these 6, I am going to take only one, that is ABC corresponds to PQR. For this correspondence, angle A is given as 85 degree, angle P is also given as 85 degree. Therefore, angle A is congruent to angle P. Since A is 85, P is also 85, therefore angle A is congruent to angle P. Angle A is congruent to angle P. Next pair is angle B is given as 60 degree, angle Q is also given as 60 degree, therefore angle B is congruent to angle Q. And angle C is 35, R is also 35, therefore angle C is congruent to angle R. Angle C is congruent to angle R. Means we got this much part of this definition, that is if their corresponding angles are congruent. These are the corresponding angles, that is A corresponds to P, these two are congruent, these two are congruent, and these two are also congruent. Now next part is and corresponding sides are not congruent, sides are in proportion. Sides will be congruent if two triangles are congruent then. But sides are in proportion. What does it mean? Sides are in proportion means for this correspondence we'll take pairs of sides, that is AB corresponds to PQ. Now take ratio of AB and PQ, that is AB upon PQ. AB upon PQ. AB is given as 1.5 and PQ is given as 2.5. That is 15 upon 25. That is 3 upon 5. Suppose this is statement number 1. Now take another pair of corresponding side, that is BC and QR. That is BC upon QR. BC upon QR, that is equal to BC is 2.4 and QR is 4. 2.4 upon 4 means 4.0, that is 24 upon 40. That is 8 3s are 24, 8 5s are 40, that is 3 upon 5 again, number 2. And third pair is AC and PR, that is AC upon PR is equal to 2.1 upon 3.5. 2.1 upon 3.5, that is equal to 21 upon 35. 7 3s are 21 and 7 5s are 35, that is 3 by 5, statement number 3. Now observe this right hand sides or this part of this statement, all these three statements, that is 3 upon 5, 3 upon 5, 3 upon 5, means their right hand sides are same, therefore their left hand sides will be also same. Hence we can write AB upon PQ, PQ is equal to BC upon QR is equal to AC upon PR. Hence from 1, 2 and 3 we can write AB upon PQ is equal to BC upon QR is equal to AC upon PR. What does it mean? It means corresponding sides are in proportion. Means AB corresponds to PQ, AB corresponds to PQ, BC corresponds to QR and AC corresponds to PR, and the ratios of these sides are same. Means corresponding sides are in proportion. Corresponding angles are congruent and corresponding sides are in proportion. Hence these two triangles are said to be similar triangles. Now triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR, and this can be written as, I am going to write here, triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. See once again, there are two triangles given, angle A is given as 85, P is 85, B is 60, Q is 60, C is 35 and R is 35. Means corresponding angles are congruent, which is given. Means A is congruent to P, B is congruent to Q and C is congruent to R. Now we will take corresponding ratios of corresponding sides, that is AB upon PQ, we got this as 3 upon 5. BC upon QR is also 3 upon 5 and AC upon PR is also 3 upon 5. Hence from 1, 2 and 3 all these ratios are same, therefore these ratios will be also same. Therefore we will get AB upon PQ is equal to BC upon QR is equal to AC upon PR, and it means corresponding sides are in proportion. Means corresponding angles are congruent, corresponding sides are in proportion. Hence these two triangles are said to be similar triangles. This is symbol of similarity. Is like this, and this one is wrong. This one is wrong, this one is correct. Symbols must be like this. ABC similar to triangle PQR. If you want screenshot, then take screenshot. Okay. Now out of these 6 conditions, that is 3 angles and 3 sides, we don't need to prove all these 6 conditions to prove two triangles similar. Means out of these 6 conditions, we don't have to prove all the 6 conditions again and again. Means we have to choose only 3 conditions. Means out of 3 angles and 3 sides, if only 3 conditions are fulfilled, then the two triangles are said to be similar, and these 3 conditions, that is nothing but test of similarity of triangles. Means for test of congruency of two triangles, same like that, but this is similarity. Now what are the 6 conditions? That is 3 angles A, and C are 3 sides. Means to prove similarity, we don't need to prove all these 6 conditions again and again. We have to choose only 3 specific conditions, and that is nothing but test of similarity of triangles. Means for example, SSS, means out of these 6 we have chosen only 3 sides, or SAS, 2 sides and 1 angle, or AAA, it is converted into AA, that I will tell later. Means 3 angles only. Means these are the 3 tests of similarity of two triangles. There is nothing ASA test, no need of ASA test. This is for congruency of triangles. So we can take any combination, but all the combinations are not correct. Only these 3 combinations are correct, and these are nothing but test of similarity of triangles. Now we will see all these tests one by one. Now we will see first test of similarity, that is AA test, and that is again converted into AA test. We will see meaning of AAA test first, and then we will move towards AA test. Now in the name of that test, meaning is very simple. AAA test means there are 3 angles. Means 3 angles of first triangle angles are always congruent. Are congruent with corresponding word is important, corresponding 3 angles of other triangle, then the two triangles are said to be similar with each other. Now suppose again there are 2 triangles. So there are 2 triangles, suppose triangle XYZ and triangle LMK. Now angle X is suppose 80 degree, angle L is 80 degree, angle Y is 70, this one is also 70, and this one is 30. The sum of measures of all the 3 angles is 180 degree, that is 70 plus 80, 150 plus 30, that is 180 degree. Now in triangle XYZ and triangle LMK. Now what is correspondence between vertices? Out of 6 correspondences, we can write XYZ corresponds to LMK, very simple. For XYZ corresponds to LMK. But if I change these names like this, suppose K is here, L is here, and M is here. Now the correspondence between vertices will change here. Now XYZ corresponds to KLM, not LMK. Now here LMK is wrong. Therefore, I am going to change names here also and here also. XYZ corresponds to KLM. KLM. Now here also I have to change names of these two triangles. That is KLM. Means in triangle XYZ and triangle KLM, for XYZ corresponds to KLM. What are the congruent parts? Nothing about sides is given, only about angles is given. That is, angle X is given as 80 degree, angle K is also given as 80 degree. Therefore, I can write angle X is congruent to angle K. Angle Y is given as 70, angle L is given as 70. Therefore, angle Y is congruent to angle L. And angle Z is 30, angle M is 30. Therefore, I can write angle Z is congruent to angle M. Hence, triangle XYZ is similar to triangle KLM by AAA test. This is meaning of AAA test. Means all meaning of this test is in this in this statement. See meaning of this test. For a given one-to-one correspondence between vertices of two triangles, this is for a given one-to-one correspondence. One-to-one means x corresponds to k, y corresponds to L, z corresponds to m. For a given one-to-one correspondence between vertices of two triangles, if three angles or all the three angles or all angles of one triangle are congruent with corresponding three angles of other triangles. See once again, listen once again, all the three angles of one triangle are congruent with corresponding three angles of other triangle, then the two triangles are said to be similar by AAA test. Listen once again, if for a given correspondence between vertices of two triangles, if three angles of one triangle are congruent with corresponding three angles of other triangle, then the two triangles are said to be similar by AAA test. But in practical or while solving examples, we will not use this AAA test, since no need to write this pair or third pair. Simply AA is enough. Simply AA test is enough. We will not use AAA test. We'll use only AA test. Means this AAA test gets converted into AA test. Means we don't want third A. Why is it so? Suppose third angle is not given. Then also these two triangles are similar. Suppose this angle is not given. Then what will happen? Are these two triangles similar again? Suppose Z and M is not given. Then can we prove these two triangles similar? Yes, since X is congruent to K, Y is congruent to L, then Z will be obviously congruent to M. Means only two angles are enough to prove these two triangles similar. Why is it so? Since this one is 80, this one is 70 and sum of all the three angles is 180, therefore this will be obviously 30. Similarly, this one is 80, this one is 70, therefore this will be again 30. Means if it is not given, then also these two angles or third pair will be congruent. Therefore, we don't want this third A. Therefore, while solving examples, we will not use A test. We'll use simply A test. Means what will be definition of A test now? We'll exclude this third pair and definition will be same. See definition of A test. For a given one-to-one correspondence between vertices of two triangles, if two angles of one triangle are congruent with corresponding, this corresponding word is important, corresponding to angles of other triangle, then the two triangles are similar by AA test. Means only two angles are enough to show two triangles similar. We don't need third angle. Since it is not necessary. Hence, we'll use only AA test. There is AAA test also, but while solving examples, we'll use AA test only. This is about AAA test and AA test. If you want screenshot, then take it. Then we'll move towards next test, that is SAS test. Okay, we'll move towards test number 2. That is SAS test. I'm keeping these triangles as it is. I'm changing names. Now SAS test means side angle side test. Suppose names of these two triangles are CDE, CDE and QRT. Now we'll move towards SAS test means two sides and one angle. Means information about two sides and one angle is given. I'll choose this angle as suppose D and R. Suppose angle D is given as again 70, angle R is given as 70. Means only one pair of angles is given as congruent. That is angle D is congruent to angle R. That is 70 degree. And what about sides? Sides are not congruent. Some information about sides is given. Suppose side CD is 2.5 and this one is 1.5. This one is 4. This one is 2.4. Some information about sides is given. Now what is that information? Some lengths are given. Now CD and QR, we can take this pair as, or we can take ratio of CD and QR. First step is to write names of two triangles, that is in triangle CDE and triangle QRT. This is correspondence between vertices in triangle CDE and triangle QRT. For correspondence between vertices is same, that is CDE corresponds to QRT. For correspondence between vertices as CDE corresponds to QRT, CD, I'll take ratio of CD upon QR. I'm going to calculate this. CD is 2.5 and QR is 1.5. It is 25 by 15. That is 5 upon 3. Suppose this is number 1. Another pair, that is D upon RT. DE upon RT. D is given as 4 and RT is given as 2.4. That is 4 upon 2.4. That is 40 upon 24. That is 5 upon 3. Statement number 2. Hence from 1 and 2, both are having value as 5 upon 3, 5 upon 3. Therefore, their right hand sides are same. Therefore, their left hand sides will be also same. Therefore, from 1 and 2, I can write from 1 and 2, I can write CD upon QR is equal to D upon RT. CD upon QR is equal to D upon RT. Means corresponding sides are in proportion, not all the three sides, corresponding two sides. Corresponding two sides are in proportion and included sorry and the included angles are congruent. Included means in between these two sides, the angle between these two sides which are given, that is this one and this one, included angles are congruent. And angle CDE is congruent to angle QRT. Included angles are congruent and corresponding sides are in proportion. This SS and this one is A, that is SAS test. Hence triangle CDE is similar to triangle QRT by SAS test. SAS or SAS test. This is about SAS test. Now see the meaning of or definition of SAS test. For a given one-to-one correspondence between vertices of two triangles, if two sides of one triangle are in proportion, two sides of one triangle are in proportion with corresponding two sides of other triangle. Two sides of one triangle are in proportion with corresponding two sides of other triangle and included angles are congruent then the two triangles are said to be similar by SAS test. See once again, for a given one-to-one correspondence between vertices of two triangles, if two sides of one triangle are in proportion with corresponding two sides of other triangle and included angles are congruent, then the two triangles are similar by SAS test. Take screenshot, then we'll move towards next test or last test, that is SSS test. Now test number 3 is SSS, is side test. I'm going to erase only this angle. I don't want angle now. Only information about three sides is given. I'm keeping this information about sides as it is. Only I want is about third side, that is CE and QT. Suppose CE is 3.03 and 1.8. Means all the information about three sides is given, that is side or side test. Nothing about angles is given, therefore it is called SSS test. I am going to change names only. Suppose ABC and suppose name of this triangle is RQP. Now look at this triangle ABC and RQP. All the three sides of ABC are given, all the three sides of RQP are given. I can write here in triangle ABC and triangle RQP. Correspondence between vertices is ABC corresponds to RQP. For ABC corresponds to RQP, I'll take first pair of sides as AB upon RQ. And the values I have kept same. That is AB is 2.5, RQ is 1.5 and the ratio will be 5.3. Another ratio, that is BC upon QP. BC upon QP, it is also 4 upon 2.4, that is also 5.3. And third ratio is AC upon RP. AC upon RP, that is 3 upon 2.4. Sorry, 3 upon 1.8. That is 30 upon 18, that is 6 5 are 30 and 6 3 are, that is 5.3. Statement number 3. Hence from 1, 2 and 3, from 1, 2 and 3, all the right hand sides of 1, 2 and 3 are same, that is 5.3, 5.3, 5.3. Therefore their left hand sides will be same, that is AB upon RQ is equal to BC upon QP is equal to AC upon RP. It's AB upon RQ is equal to BC upon QP is equal to AC upon RP. Means all the sides of one triangle are in proportion with corresponding three sides of other triangle. Hence, triangle ABC is similar to triangle RQP by SSS or side test. See once again definition of this property or this test. For a given one-to-one correspondence between vertices of two triangles, if all the three sides of one triangle are in proportion with corresponding three sides of other triangle, then the two triangles are similar by SSS test. See once again, for a given one-to-one correspondence between vertices of two triangles, if all the three sides of one triangle are in proportion, proportion means ratios are same, of one triangle are in proportion with corresponding two sides of other triangle, then the two triangles are said to be similar by side or SSS test. These are the three tests of similarity of triangles. First one that we have seen is A test, and that is converted into A test. Since we don't want this third A, we'll use only A test. Second test we have seen, that is SAS test, and third one is this one, that is SSS test. Take screenshot of this, then we'll move towards examples. Examples are very simple, very easy. Only you have to think about correspondence between vertices, then it will be easier to solve any example of similarity. Now practice set 1.3. Example number 1. I'm going to write in short. There is one diagram given. Diagram is like this. I'm not going to write question here again. Look at your textbook. That is practice set 1.3, question number 1 or example number 1. One diagram is given and information about that diagram is given. That is written in that question. Diagram is like this. There is one bigger triangle, that is A, B, C, and these points are D and E. This angle is given as 75 degree, and this angle is also 75 degree. And the question is, which two triangles are similar? From this diagram, which two triangles are similar and by which test? And write the proper correspondence, proper one-to-one correspondence. Very simple. Now in this diagram we can see two triangles, that is triangle CDE, this one, and bigger triangle CBC or CBA, this bigger triangle. We have to prove these two triangles, so we have to check these two triangles are similar or not. It is not given, we have to check this smaller triangle and this bigger triangle are similar or not. Now what is given? Only about angles is given, nothing about sides is given. Therefore we can't use SAS test and SSS test. We can't use these two tests here. Only remaining test will be AA test. We can use AA test. We don't need third angle. We'll use only AA test. Is it sufficient or not? We'll check. Now the first step is to cancel out these tests which are not useful. That is, we can't use SAS test, we can't use SSS test, since nothing about sides is given, only about angles is given. Therefore we can use AA test if possible. Now first step is to write proper names of these two triangles. Now the shaded triangle, suppose in triangle I'm going to take it as CDE, triangle CDE and Name of second triangle is very important. First name we can write anyhow. Second name is very important, that we have to write according to correspondence between vertices. Now in triangle CDE, what will be name of this bigger triangle? Is it CAB or CBA or ABC or ACB or BAC or BCA? These are the 6 ways to write name of this bigger triangle. Now I can't ask you, therefore I can write here, that is triangle CDE. If I take triangle CDE like this, then C is common, therefore second name should start with C. Now this one is 75, therefore I have to take D is 75, therefore I have to take same angle in between, that is B. And third is remaining vertex, that is A. Therefore triangle CDE, in triangle CDE and triangle CBA, these are the two names of triangles. For I'll write this at the end of this example. In triangle CDE and CBA, what are congruent parts? That is, one pair is already given, that is angle CDE, that is 75 degree, and angle CBA is 75 degree. Therefore angle CDE is congruent to angle CBA. Reason, each 75 or given, you can write given, which is given in that example, given. Now we want one more pair. We got this first A, we want one more A. Find out one more A in these two triangles, which is not given but we can find. One pair of angles is given indirectly. Which is that angle, or which is that angle common to these two triangles? That is nothing but angle C. Look at this angle. Angle C is angle of this smaller triangle, and it is angle of this bigger triangle also. Angle C is common angle for this smaller also and for this bigger also, but names are different. This for smaller triangle, name of this angle will be, for smaller triangle, name of this angle C will be angle DCE. Is congruent to, for bigger triangle, name of this angle will be angle BCA. Angle is same but names are different. For smaller triangle, name is DCE, angle DCE, and for bigger triangle, name of this angle is angle BCA. Reason will be common angle. This angle is common to both triangles. Hence, triangle CDE is similar to triangle CBA by, CD is similar to triangle CBA by angle test, that is AA test. Means triangle CD is congruent to triangle CBA by which test? By AA test. And one more question is given there. Also write the similarity of these two triangles by proper one-to-one correspondence. Correspondence between vertices is correspondence between vertices is CDE corresponds to CBA. CDE corresponds to CBA. This is about solution of example number 1 from practice set 1.3. Take screenshot and then we'll move towards next example. Okay. Example number 2. Again, two triangles are given here. Two different triangles are given. and some information about their sides are given. Names of these two triangles are PQR and triangle LMN, and some information about their sides are given, that is this one is 6, this one is 3, 10, 5 and 8 and 4. And the question is, are the triangles in figure similar? Sorry. If yes, by which test? We have to check these two triangles are similar or not, and by which test? Very simple. Now the first step to prove similarity is to write proper names of these two triangles, that is in triangle and triangle. In triangle and triangle. Now what are the names of these two triangles? Very simple, that is triangle PQR and triangle LMN. That you can see correspondence between vertices. Triangle PQR triangle PQR and triangle LMN. This is first step to solve example. Write proper names or names of two triangles with according to correspondence, that is triangle PQR and triangle LMN. Now nothing about angles is given. There are three tests again: A test, SAS test and SSS test. Nothing about angles is given, therefore we can't use this one, we can't use this also, we can use this one. Now check out we can use SSS test or not. Now all the three sides of first triangle are given, all the three sides of second triangle are also given. Now simply take ratios of sides, that is a corresponding side, that is PQ upon LM, QR upon MN and PR upon LN, and if these three ratios are same, then by SSS test these two triangles will be similar. Now take ratios one by one. PQ upon QR is equal to, sorry, PQ upon MN is equal to, sorry, LM is equal to, PQ upon LM is equal to QR upon MN is equal to, and PR upon LN is equal to. Find out these values. PQ upon LM is 6 upon 3, that is 2. QR upon MN is 8 upon 4, that is 2. And PR upon LN, that is 10 upon 5, that is 2. Means all these three ratios, answers of all these three ratios will be 2. Hence from 1, 2 and 3, from 1, 2 and 3, we can write triangle. We have to solve this all. I am keeping space for you. Solve at home. You are already at home. That is triangle PQR is similar to triangle LMN by SSS test. Listen once again. Take ratios of corresponding sides. Correspondence between vertices is very important. PQ upon MN is wrong, or PQ upon LN, that will be wrong. This correspondence between vertices is very important. PQ upon LM will get ratio as 6 upon 3, that is 2. This will be also 2 and this will be also 2. Means their right hand sides will be same, therefore their left hand sides will be also same. Is from 1, 2 and 3. Don't write directly. From 1, 2 and 3, we have to write PQ upon LM is equal to QR upon MN is equal to PR upon LN. Hence, triangle PQR is similar to triangle LMN by, this statement will be at last. It is SSS test. This is about example number 2. You have to complete it properly. Then we'll move towards example number 3. Example number 3. Again, two triangles are given. that is triangle PQR and triangle ABC. This one is X, 6, 4 and this one is 8. And information about this example or this triangles is given. With that information, there are two poles of height 8 meter and 4 meter. These are the two poles, AC and PR. These are the two poles which are standing perpendicular to the ground. Means these two angles are 90 degree. Like light poles, poles of light, electricity. These are the two poles standing perpendicular to the ground. This is bigger one which is of length 8 and this one is smaller one which is of length 4 meter. If the length of shadow of smaller pole due to sunlight is 6 meter, this is shadow, this sun is here and this is shadow of this pole, that is of length 6 meter. Shadow of this smaller pole is 6 meter. Shadow will be on that ground. Sun is here because of that sun there is shadow of that pole and that is of length 6 meter. And the question is to find shadow of bigger pole. Means shadow of smaller pole is 6 meter. What will be shadow of bigger pole? And it is taken as x and we have to find the value of x. This is about question. There are two poles AC and PR. Lengths of all these two poles are given. Shadow of smaller pole is given and we have to find shadow of bigger pole. Now we have to check these two triangles similar or not. We have to check these two triangles are similar or not. Now information about one pair of sides is given. Therefore we can't use the test containing side. Therefore only remaining test will be AA test. We can't use SAS test or SSS test since it requires two pairs of sides and this pair is not given, or this side is not given, that we have to find. Therefore we can't use this pair. Therefore we can't use test containing sides. Therefore we can use AA test if possible. Now the first step is to write proper names, that is in triangle PQR and triangle ABC. In triangle PQR and triangle ABC, what are the congruent parts or congruent angle? That is angle PRQ, which is 90 degree, or that pole is standing perpendicular to the ground, that is angle PRQ is congruent to angle ACB. Angle PRQ is congruent with angle ACB, region each 90 degree. Means we got one pair. Now we want one more pair which is not given, but we can find another pair by using your brain. One pair is given and another pair is given indirectly. What is QR? QR is nothing but shadow of this pole and BC is also shadow of another pole. Then what about this angle? That is angle P and angle A. Are these two congruent? And these are the angles made by that sun ray. Suppose here is sun. Sun is very away from these two poles. Long distance from these two poles. Therefore, angle made by the sun ray and pole, first pole, and angle made by sun ray and another pole will be same. These two angles will be same. That is the angle. This is sun ray. Because of this sun ray, there is shadow. Here is sunlight, and this sunlight is disturbed because of this pole. Therefore, it will get shadow here. This is also sun ray. This angle made by sun ray and angle made by pole, and here also pole and sun ray, and these two angles will be congruent at the same time and at same place. Therefore, we can write angle QPR is congruent to angle BAC. The reason for this statement will be angles made by sun ray. Angles made by sun ray. This is angle made by sun ray, and this is also angle made by sun ray, and at the same time, at the same place, the angle made by sun ray will be same for any object. Hence, triangle PQR is similar to triangle ABC by AA test. But this is not our target. We want value of x, and to get value of x we have proved these two triangles similar. Now by using these two triangles similar we can find out value of x. Now since these two triangles are similar, therefore the remaining three sides will be in proportion, remaining angles are also congruent. Now we want sides. Now since these two triangles are similar, the next part is very important. Since these two triangles are similar, therefore their remaining sides are proportional, all the three sides are in proportion. Now since these two names are in proper correspondence, therefore I can write these names by using names of sides by using names of triangles. That is PQ, first two letters upon AB. This is shortcut to write names. If these two names are correct, then we can use this shortcut. First two letters is equal to second and third, that is QR upon BC, and first and third, that is PR upon AC. Now check out these three pairs are correct or wrong. PQ upon AB is equal to QR upon BC is equal to PR upon AC. Means since these two triangles are similar, therefore these sides are in proportion. And reason for this is corresponding sides of similar triangle, that is CSST. And full form of this one is corresponding sides of similar triangles. Since these two triangles are similar, therefore their corresponding sides are in proportion. Now out of these three ratios we want only two ratios, and we don't want one ratio. Which is that ratio that we don't want? That is this one. We don't want this one. Therefore I am going to write these two again. It is QR upon BC is equal to PR upon AC. We don't want force ratio. Therefore taking these two ratios again. Now putting values, QR is given as 6. BC is given as x, that we have to find. PR is given as 4 and AC is given as 8, and by calculation we will get or x into 4 is equal to 6 into 8. Taking 4 that side we will get 6 into 8, 48 by 4. Therefore we will get x is equal to 12. His length of shadow of second pole is equal to 12 meter. This is your answer. See once again, there are two poles which are perpendicular, standing perpendicular to that ground, that is these two angles are 90 degree. Length of first pole is given as, smaller pole is given as 4, bigger pole is given as 8. Shadow of smaller pole is given as 6 and bigger pole is given as x. That we have to find. We have to find shadow of bigger pole. For that we have proved these two triangles similar, that is in triangle PQR and triangle ABC, angle PRQ is congruent to angle ACB. Reason each 90 degree, these two are perpendicular to the ground, and we have found these two angles, that is angles made by sun ray, that is angle QPR is congruent to angle BAC. Hence these two triangles are similar by AA test. Now since these two triangles are similar, therefore their remaining or corresponding sides are in proportion, that is PQ upon AB is equal to QR upon BC is equal to PR upon AC. Corresponding sides are in proportion. Reason will be corresponding sides of similar triangles, that is CSST. Now we don't want this ratio, since nothing about this ratio is given, therefore we will take these two ratios again. QR upon BC is equal to PR upon AC. Now putting values we will get 6 upon x is equal to 4 upon 8. Therefore by calculation we will get x is equal to 12, and x is nothing but shadow of or length of shadow of second pole is equal to 12 meter. This is about example number 3 of practice set 1.3. Remaining examples and next part that we will learn tomorrow. We'll stop here. Thank you. Take screenshot of this.